We reconfirmed the guidance for the full year in our results today, but we are seeing conditions proving to be quite strong for our business, being driven by our deliberate strategy of driving more and more customers to our destinations. I think it's a bit too early to change that guidance at this point, but we are very optimistic about our ability to continue to grow earnings, not just this year, but in the future years, because of our focus on driving more and more customer visitations, which we know is driving demand for space from business to partner with us, and through that deliver earnings growth continually, which is our objective year after year for our security holders.
Can I ask you, with that in mind, do you think that it's more to do with the fact that, that the increase in visitations, do you think that's indicative of the broader economy, or do you think it's indicative of, and I can't think of another way to phrase this, eating lunch of some of the smaller malls, that people are coming to these bigger centres? So net, it's, potentially, if you were to see a downturn, that's where you could lose out?
Well, I think that it's probably a combination of two things. Firstly, we are operating in a market in Australia and New Zealand which is seeing population growth. So that's a market that all of our competitors and ourselves are operating in. That's a tailwind. Our deliberate strategy of driving more reasons for people to come through our partnerships with Disney, with Netball Australia, and what we announced yesterday with Live Nation to have free entertainment, live performances at our centres in September and October, is a deliberate strategy that we think is unique compared to our competitors. And really what we're trying to do is capture people's time. And the more time that we are capturing, the more economic activity we're generating at our destinations. And as I said, the businesses that operate with us generated a record level of sales for themselves through our business. And as a consequence of that, the demand for space continues to increase. In the half-year period, we concluded 1,567 leasing transactions. Our escalations are 8.1%. Our leasing spreads are positive 2.6%. And since the end of June, the leasing activity has continued to remain strong. And so we're seeing that our focus on driving more people, and it's free to come to one of our centres, our focus on driving that visitation is generating higher levels of economic activity for our business partners, and in turn, higher earnings and growth for our security holders.